I'm about to show you how I went about replacing the drain hose on this Maytag washer. The one that was on there was leaking. For those who don't know, the drain hose is this one right here. It takes used water out of the washer and sends it into the sewer, and it connects to the sewer through this standpipe. As a precaution, I unplugged the washer and I turned off the hot and cold water supply. Beforehand, I had gone out and bought two different kinds of replacement hoses. One is rubber-like and one is folded plastic, which is like my existing one. But I ended up choosing the plastic one. I started the process by removing the old one. There was a clamp holding the hose onto the washer, so I removed that by squeezing it with some pliers. The other end had a zip tie on it. I cut that, and then I pulled the hose from the pipe. I was quite surprised to see how far down in there it went. Numerous sources I come across say that it should only go down the pipe about 5 inches. This one went down 24 inches. That just goes to show you, you can't just replace something the same way it was installed before. You have to do things correctly. If you are finding this video useful, please hit the like button. The new hose came with a worm gear hose clamp. It also has this plastic piece called a saddle hook, or a saddle clamp as some call it. It curves the hose into the standpipe. You have the ability to adjust how much of the hose comes out both sides of it. So the first step to installing the new hose is to get this mouth end over the spout that's coming out of the back of the washer. The spouts can be different sizes depending on the washer. You can see how the mouth has several different sized segments on the end of it. If the large segment of it doesn't fit your spout, you're supposed to cut it off and try the next segment. So to figure out if I needed to cut it, I put the mouth over the spout and it was very loose, so I cut the first segment off right at the line with a utility knife. I did it very slowly and carefully. After I made that cut, I tested the mouth again and it was still loose, so I cut down to the final segment. And that one just barely fit over the spout. I mentioned that a clamp came in the package, but I decided to reuse the older one since I like it and it was still in pretty good shape. I had to press it extremely hard for a long period of time, but eventually I got it on there. My attention then turned to the other end of the hose. In the installation manual for my particular washer, it said that the hose should go down into the standpipe 4.5 inches. That's when I saw there was going to be a lot of hose dangling down the back of the washer. From what I understand, it wasn't going to be an issue, but I didn't want to chance it. So I carefully cut out a segment of the hose and then I re-added it to the clamp and put it down the pipe. I then put a zip tie on it. And actually I didn't have a large enough zip tie, so I used 2 zip ties attached together. And that's all I had today. Thank you for watching.